Why? Why is why is the stream status pull? It's so irritating. It's green on my end, so why is it slow? Okay. Okay. Howdy y'all, welcome. We are back to play Lemures Blue 2 a.m. We started this game on last Friday, and we are continuing from, I think it's the third chapter. I believe we're on the third chapter right now, and we've got a lot of things that went on last time. So we got well, lovely protagonist, Aoi, and then we got this ghost fella named, ooh, what's his name? What's his name again? Wait. Hinata. Okay. Hinata, yes. So this guy that appears at 2 a.m. and apparently there's something called there's a special flower called the Lemures Blue, and apparently Aoi has that. And there's another character whose name is Itsuki. He's an interesting character. He kind of alluded to the fact that he's a living ghost. And then we have our senpai Sakura, who is an interesting character. So I had some theories that I made up last time, and if they come up, I'll mention them again. But I can't remember everything exactly that happened. So let's just continue. And we'll start on the 31st of July. Hey, Hinata? With determination, I walked with Hinata at the school building and conversed with him. It'll be fine. Because no matter what he says to me, I'm prepared to be unsurprised. I have something I'd like to ask you. Perfect timing. I've something I want to ask you too. Hinata? The unexpected switch surprised me. I tried to interrupt his question and ask my own, but the sharp glint of Hinata's eyes doesn't allow it. What did I say? I don't remember what he said. What happened? What you said the other day, was it true? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Okay, so Akane is also this strange, enigmatic figure who I think is a non-human creature that has reincarnated multiple times. And Hinata's looking for him as well. And we apparently said that he's just out of town for the break. But he's dead. So also, let me plug in my phone. Hold on a second. Don't play dumb. It was about Akane. Did he hit him? You said that Akane just went back home, didn't you? Is that true? Akane's not dead, right? Can I believe that? No. Why is he lying? Why is he saying this? I don't know. Is he lying? I don't know. Why is he hesitant to say that he's dead? I do remember that we got these strange visions of Akane, and apparently we're denying him, denying that he's dead. Like, I don't know. Like, what is this? Oop, I did not read that. Wait, oops, I did not read it. It keeps skipping. Like, okay. Yeah, of course you can. Then it's fine. Hinata. Okay, how do I get out of this? Okay. Hey, Gabriella. We just started. I'm a little late today. It's not like I even have an official time that I usually stream, but I would have streamed earlier, but apparently there was this Japanese conversation table that happened this evening, so my sibling wanted me to go to that with them, so I went with them for an hour and came back a couple minutes ago. So yeah, we just started. We ain't missed much, but it's a little later in the day. To me, anyway. I don't know what time zone you in, but it's later in the evening than I usually stream. Hinata appears to be convinced, and I let out a sigh of relief. But our talk of Akane didn't end with that alone. Hey, is Akane really that well known of a guy? Yeah, he is. Were you an acquaintance of his, Aoi? Well, I guess so. What kind of person is he? You've done nothing but ask questions about Akane for a while now, Hinata. About that, are you interested in him too, Hinata? Interested? Well, I'm just curious what kind of guy he is. Curious, like, what's meant by him being a true prodigy? No. In regards to Akane, I hold a grudge over him too. Huh? What is I always deal with Akane? I need to know. I need to understand. Why is he denying that he is dead? Hinata, I'm confused. You wanted to know what kind of person he is, right? Yeah. Then let's turn it on its head. Hinata, what kind of person do you think Akane is? I'm scared. I always gotta creep in a little bit. He's kind of intimidated, that's what I should say. He's kind of intimidated. I'm just kind of scared of Aoi. He seems so cute on the surface, but I'm a little scared of him. The lowest kind of person. A demon-like person who selfishly ruins the lives of others. Okay. Okay. Huh? Okay. If he understands that Akane is such a terrible person, why is he so... Why do you feel the need to believe in the fact that he's still alive? Like, what's his deal? Does he want to get revenge or something like that? So he's trying to hope that he can take revenge in his own hands, with his own hands, and not that he just died and, you know, his whole his whole afterlife's purpose is for nothing since he's already gone. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Akane's just the worst kind of guy imaginable. Everyone hates him. Nobody loves him. That guy doesn't even love himself. So you know, I also hate Akane. Huh. Why is he not just so silent? Is he trying to bait Aoi out of his confession? Did he just say all that to get Aoi to confess? I knew you'd get it, Hinata. You'd understand exactly what sort of person he is. Okay, maybe not. Then, if he died, everyone would be overjoyed. Okay, no, maybe he's trying to get validation that he should go ahead and kill him. I think they definitely would be. I bet nobody would line up for his funeral. Nobody would really feel sad that he died. For him to finally be gone, they'd be so thankful to be freed from him. Surely if Akane died, everyone would be happy. Everyone would be happy, right? Hey, you think so too, right, Hinata? You do think so, right? Okay. You do think so, don't you? Why is he so silent? Hey, Aoi. Aoi though, he should know that Aoi. He should know that Aoi is lying about him being alive. Or just being out for break. Like he just went home for break. No, he should know that that's a lie. Exactly what are you hiding? Eh? Were you really just acquaintances with him? Yeah, of course. You. Okay, yeah. Like, you should know he's dead. You know something about Kane's death, don't you? Aoi! Without my realizing, I'd run from Hinata, like I was trying to escape. Yeah, he's so suspicious. I ran away. It's not like me to get It's not like me to get all shaken up over something like that. I leaned against the sakura tree as I regained my breath before I slid down, sitting to the ground. This really isn't like me. No matter what anyone said to me, I was able to deceive them. Whatever was said to me, I'd think nothing of it. I have to apologize to Hinata. I have to go back right now and see him. But I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see Hinata. Dismally, and not wanting to peer inside my messed up heart, I buried my face into my knees, which I held close. Oh, you really are quite the lie. Okay, is he young or is he older? Like, every time we've seen him, he looks so young. I don't know if he's supposed to be young or old. Young or, like, mature. Again, Akane's shadow comes up to me. Seems I said some pretty nasty things, too. Don't be so irresponsible. Tell him the truth. Or are you scared of being disappointed? This has nothing to do with you. This has everything to do with me, right? But quiet. Oh, okay. So that's quite the accusation. Because you Don't say anymore! Don't say anymore! You killed me. I didn't. It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. It was all because you. How long are you gonna keep insisting on that? Even though you already know what the truth is. You hated me. You wish I would disappear. That's why Akane's dead, isn't it? That's right. It's just as you say. Because you existed, I could never make any friends. Because you existed, everyone hated me. Because you existed, Grandpa. So you realized it after all. That's right, Grandpa. No, that's wrong. Oh wait, no. Who said that? I keep missing that. Okay. Grandpa gave me that sheet music. That's right. Grandpa wasn't the only one who cared about you, who loved me instead. He's the only person who ever really loved Aoi. Grandpa. Poor little thing. Miserable little Aoi. Even what Akane did, you're always haunted by his departed spirit. Poor little thing. Pathetic little Aoi. I'm a poor little thing, am I? I'm pathetic, am I? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I myself even know what the truth is. I know it, but I can't accept it. If I accepted it, then I feel that my entire existence, my very self-worth would vanish. Speaking of existence, I have to ask myself, why am I even in a place as this? Why am I even in such a place as this to start with? I feel the presence of someone reclining against the other side of the sakura tree. Keeping my face down, I bring my knees close and hug them in fear. Aoi. Hinata's voice was far gentler than I expected. The firm tension in my arms slowly lets up. I'm sorry for earlier, for forcing you to answer. I think I was too impatient. I didn't really mean to blame you. I didn't answer. I didn't say anything. I simply listened to the words Hinata wove. A short time later, I heard him sitting on the ground on the other side of the tree. Hey, would you listen to my story? Nah, it's fine. Even if you don't, since this is... Oh, it's fine even if you don't, since this is just my little monologue. Separated on opposite sides of the sakura tree, we couldn't see each other's faces, but we could sense each other's presence. The deep, dark night was filled only by our breathing. As long as I could remember, I lived with my father. It was just the two of us, and he was an incredibly strict man. I couldn't help but have constant thoughts of running away. So I was always thinking, if only mother were here. One day, father brought a very beautiful woman home. She had gorgeous long hair, and she seemed very kind. She and my father were separated by many years, but I thought, yeah, this woman is my mother. She was really so very kind. I felt so enough that I believed that my enduring father's confinement... Okay. I felt so enough that I believed that my enduring father's confinement until then was all so I could meet her. I was so very, very happy. I understand. Before I realized it, I opened my mouth. I was a little surprised to have done so. I feel the same about my grandpa. Yeah. What is family? Is family always being together, no matter the horrible things they may do to you? Or is family something you pour a debtless love into, even if the time spent together is only brief? You don't have to answer my difficult question. I think I'd like to do something for the latter person. That's weird, isn't it? It's not weird. Not weird at all. It was as if we too were affirming each other's existence. Unreliable, fragile, and complacent. If we didn't, we find ourselves not understanding the things we've done. It was just a fleeting exchange. Somehow, we two really are alike. Yeah. Hinata, you wanted to know more about Akane, right? You shouldn't force yourself to. It's fine. Eh? I'll tell you everything I know about Akane. So, tomorrow at 2 a.m.? Let's meet under the sakura tree. One more time. Oh, it's so short. Why is this game so short? I feel like it's going to end so soon. Tomorrow at 2 a.m., huh? Is Akane really dead? If he is, then there's nothing I can do, is there? I won't be able to ask him, will I? Okay, so he wants to ask him something. Once the truth is hidden, there'll be nothing I can do, right? I've always thought that I would press him for answers. What do you mean? You have to explain this to me. Do you feel sorry for what you did? Even though it was because of him that I came here in the first place. If I end up not knowing anything, and there's no meaning to this, is okay, so I was kind of on the right track. There's no meaning to this, is there? If I stayed this way, knowing nothing, okay, so he's a ghost. So just like kind of what Itsuki was talking about, that some ghosts are manifested, or some ghosts linger behind because they have vengeance, they have hatred. They're vengeful ghosts, right? So they have hatred bottled up, and that keeps them in the human world. So I'm guessing that's the type of ghost that he is. What do I do with all this hatred I've kept bottled until now? How should I live the rest of my life? Or is he a ghost? I don't know. That's kind of weird for a ghost to say. How should I live the rest of my life? I don't know. Would a ghost say that? Mother. I wonder, just how much does Aoi know? In the first place, just what is he to Akane? Aoi, huh? The Lemures Blue, and Akane. Ultimately, everything I've been searching for all goes back to him. Somehow, we two really are alike. Alike, are we? Maybe so. For some reason, he gives me a nostalgic feeling. Once I'm done with all this stuff, I'll take him out somewhere. Going to places I've never seen before, eating delicious food and doing things like what kids these days do. Okay, so he's a ghost, because he wouldn't say that, right? He wouldn't say kids these days do, right? And in high spirits, absolutely exhausted, I want to sleep wrapped up in that satisfaction. Oh yeah, baseball. I definitely want to do baseball. That's hard to say. Aoi will pitch, and I'll swing my bat. If we do that, we'll need more people. Whatever, we'll manage. Oh, he seems so happy now. I like it. It'll absolutely, definitely be fun. If I finish this, then I'll have my freedom. As soon as this is over, the better. Okay, so he's a ghost. He's a ghost. And then I'll enjoy Aoi and I's life together. Wait, is he a ghost? How is he gonna do that? To the max. How is he, when this is over, can he stay behind? Like, I'm confused. How does he stay behind after that? I thought after he... Well, I'm guessing... Okay. I'm guessing if he doesn't get his answers, if he doesn't get the answer to his questions, won't have those feelings resolved, so he can stay in the like he will still be here since his vengeance that caused him to stay attached to this world won't be gone. He will still be here, I guess. So he has to be stuck here for the rest of time, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused about that. There's still some time left before 2 a.m. Oh, that's Aoi. He came pretty early, huh? Aoi! Oh, okay. Oh, Hinata? Itsuki. How unusual to see you this time of night. How goes the progress in Lemures Blue? Sorry to say, but it's not going well. Okay. You know, last stream I was thinking that the Itsuki that Aoi knows is a ghost, and the Itsuki that Hinata knows is human. But now I'm thinking that it might make more sense for Itsuki to recognize and be talking to another ghost. That would make sense, right? So maybe the one that Itsuki is talking to is a ghost, and the one that Aoi talks to is a human. That might make more sense. I don't know. Isn't the Lemures Blue the reason you came here in the first place? Well, yeah, but that's not my sole goal here, not my long shot. Oh, really? That's news to me. Okay, wait. Is this a different person? Maybe this is different. Okay, maybe. Okay, wait. Huh? I told you before, didn't I? Okay, so maybe. I mean, okay, based on that line just right now, maybe Hinata knows both of them. Maybe Hinata has met both of them. Maybe Hinata has met the ghost and Itsuki, because it seems like Hinata remembers talking to one of them, but one of them doesn't remember having this conversation. So maybe he's met both of them. Okay. What? Don't play dumb. I told you I was looking for Akane. Then you told me he was dead. Wait a sec. Is that true? Eh? Yeah, what? Did you really forget that? Okay, wait. Okay, let me just read. Let me just read this. Let me just read. Hey, Hinata. I'm in an extremely good mood today, so I'll let you in on an extra special helping of super delectable exclusive information. Eh? Have you heard this one? I would assume that is Hinata's, right? Since Hinata's dead, he's a ghost, and he's always met by the Sakura tree. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's someone else. Have you heard this one? There's a corpse buried all alone beneath the Sakura tree. Huh? That corpse is the sole provider of its lustrous, deep pink color. It has only achieved such a beautiful feat that the sorrowful death of from the sorrowful death of another, feasting off the blood of the lonesome body. Okay, so I'm guessing that's not Hinata's body, since Hinata seems to have no idea about this, about that. Yeah? So what? Are you trying to tell me that Kane's got something to do with that stereotypical urban legend? That's just one of the 7 wonders of the school sort of thing. guess it is. Congratulations, you're now the protagonist of such a tale. Anyway, regarding what I told you, it only becomes a lie if I told you that Kane wasn't involved. I'm confused. Wait a sec. What did you... Huh? I'm confused. Let me read that again. Is he trying to imply that's Akane's body? Is that what he's saying? I'm confused. Well, that's all I have for you now. Let me know post haste if you happen upon any delicious tidbits about the Lemures Blue. Hey, wait. The Sakura tree, huh? Under the Sakura tree at 2 a.m. I still have some time until then, but... Anyway, I have to at least go and see. A corpse buried underneath a Sakura tree, huh? This game is... Why is this game so mysterious? Oh my gosh. Just tell me. That's just some mere myth. No. Whether it's some superstition or not, I have to do this. If there's even the slightest possibility that it's true, then I have to do it. I need to know about Akane. In hand, I held the shovel that I took from the storage. Akane! And I began to dig under the Sakura tree. Before I was aware, the rain gained momentum and mercilessly pounded upon my body. Damn! Many times my foot nearly slipped on the slushy soil. Is there really a corpse buried underneath here? The anxiety of not seeing an end to no matter where I dig further fuels my fatigue. I could no longer tell if it was flowing down my cheeks, if what was flowing down my cheeks was rain or sweat. Damn, how long have I been digging for? Just now, I hit something hard. I bent my now pained legs and cautiously touched the earth. What's this? A board? Sweeping the soil away, I tried to get a better feel. It was a large box constructed of wooden boards. Oh, it's a lid. It's kind of like a coffin. This is some kind of joke. Hey. Then I, with determination, opened the lid. I'm guessing that's the kind of body. That was a terrible scream. I'm so sorry that you had to hear that. That was terrible. This is a lie, right? What? Why? Okay, I thought Aoi was in the coffin at first. Okay. I guess that's the kind of the body, right? Hinata, sorry for keeping you. Does he know that he must be able to see, right? He should be able to see that there's a hole in the ground that's been dug up and that the coffin has been opened. He should be able to see that. Aoi is creepy. He is so creepy. He is so creepy. Why is he talking like this? I'm scared of him. It's so nostalgic. The first time we met, it was 2 a.m. The dead of night. The dead of night. I'm scared. Aoi, you. you? What did you do? Who was Akane? Why'd you do this? So you saw it, huh? You... Yeah. I know. Why? Hey, Hinata. You came here looking for Akane, right? I'm sorry for keeping quiet about it all this time. If possible, I would have never have wanted you to know. Is it gonna kill him? Is it gonna try to kill Hinata? I would have put it past him. I don't know. Like, what made him kill him? What did he do exactly? I'm so... You. Yeah. That's right. Wow, this CG though. Wow, this is so good. I love it. This can't be true. Why? Lying there silently inside the coffin, your eyes peacefully shut, with none other than... Oh! Okay, wait. Oh! Huh? Who's Akane? Wait, I'm confused. Who's Akane? And who is Aoi? Wait, is Hinata not a ghost? Is Aoi the ghost and not Hinata? I'm so confused. What is going on? Are they all ghosts? Is everyone a ghost? I'm so confused. Why is Aoi buried in here? What is going on? The real Aoi. Is that Akane? Wait, did Akane kill Aoi? I'm so confused. Is this Akane shapeshifting as Aoi? Is that what it is? Let me introduce myself one more time. My name is Akane Aoi. A genuine ghost. So Aoi is the ghost the whole time? Who is Hinata? I'm so confused. Who is Hinata? Huh? New scenario has been unlocked. You can select the chapter by starting the game. I'm so confused. Is everyone a ghost? I'm so confused. Who is this? Okay. Oh my gosh. I can see why you would love this game. This game is it's a little trippy. Okay, what do I do? Continue? Okay, was that wrong? Okay, I guess I click start. Yeah, it said you can select a new chapter by starting the game. That's what it said. Okay, I'm confused. Okay. Next. Chapter 4. Is that it? Let me see. Was I supposed to click chapter 4? Okay. What is this game? Okay. Hey there. My name's Itsuki. I'm that wonderful, handsome idol detective everyone knows. Why did a ridiculously cool guy such as myself transfer to such a boring school, you ask? Okay. Okay. Well, for the sake of certain requests, sometimes it's necessary for detectives to go undercover like this. And what I'm looking for is, as you all know, the Lemures Blue. Let's go back and take a little look at my conversation with my client, shall we? Yo, it's been a while. Well, what do you need me for? Lemures Blue? Nope, never heard of it. What exactly is it, may I ask? Huh? You haven't the foggiest either? That's such an old phrase. I haven't heard anyone say that. You haven't the foggiest. Haven't. Isn't that like the foggiest idea? You haven't the foggiest idea. That's such an. I haven't. That phrase is so old. Okay. What kind of request is this? I can't find something without so much as a lead, can I? So you basically want me to do two things. Look into the supposed urban legend, the Lemures Blue, and two, if I have the opportunity, try to procure it for you. That's the gist of your request, correct? Right, so any clues as to whether this Lemures Blue even exists? Huh? What's this? Just some piece of paper? Ah, there's something written on it. Always heart must be mine. Huh? Okay, hold your horses for a second. I'm sure this isn't the case, but... Is this really the only thing you have to go on? Well, you know I can't turn down a request from you, so I do my very best to fulfill it. Don't make that face. Go ahead and rest easy. For the great Itsuki, there exists no mystery that cannot be solved. Well, that's what I told him. It's pretty much impossible to find something from what information I was given. Let alone mention not even not knowing. Wait, let alone mention not even knowing what it is in the first place. Is that standard English? Wait. Let alone mention not even knowing. I would say let alone not even knowing. Not let alone mention not even knowing what it is in the first place. Okay. I wasn't very keen on this request. Furthermore, the last expression I saw in his face was one of obsession. Who is this? Who is he talking about? One born of a mind stuck in a loop of endless brooding. Goodness, just what on earth does he take me for? But I, the idol detective Itsuki, would find some way to do it. And I have a reason for why this time I absolutely cannot refuse the request. Okay, so I'm guessing that's not Hinata that he was talking to before. Who's this client? Is this client Sakura? I could see Sakura being obsessive. I could see that. Oh, Itsuki, good timing. Hey, if it isn't Hinata, well, any progress on you and Aoi's blossoming romance? Of course not. We're both guys. Guys! Man, if Aoi was a chick, this would be way easier. Have you not heard that love is blind? Go and show them the purity of love and how it conquers all boundaries. Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll show them alright. How's that view from the bleachers, Itsuki? At the size. That's it! I've got just the thing to spice things up. Well, I I guess if that's how you're going to be, just you leave me with no choice. Step aside, Grunt. It's time for the general to make his appearance in the battlefield of romance. Hey, what are you talking about? You threw in the towel already, didn't you? So I'm throwing you a bone in return. I'll be the one to steal Aoi's precious little heart. Huh? Glad we got that settled. Now, if you excuse me, you know what they say about striking while the iron's hot. Wait a second. I didn't agree to anything. If you really want to keep playing, then you have to bring yourself to my level. This idol detective title isn't just for show, you know. Is this guy for real? And thus, my search for the Lemures Blue, or rather, Aoi's defeat, had begun. Okay. Muy interesante. Hey there, Aoi. Oh my god. Your beauty is now matching my own today. In celebration of our mutual magnificence, I come bearing a gift for you. Itsuki, this is it's just as you see, a rose. I think it'll suit your unrivaled beauty very well. Thanks. Okay, wait, before we continue, right? Are the names presented in Japanese order? So, when the ghost, Aoi, presented himself, did he reintroduce himself as Akane Aoi in the sense of Akane is his family name and Aoi is his given name? Or is Akane his given name and Aoi his surname? Like when this was localized, did they use Western order? Or did they keep the Japanese name order? Oh my, you have a petal here. I softly set my forefinger onto Aoi's lips. Oh no, my mistake. I could have sworn that gorgeous red color was a petal. I love how Aoi's so like... Oh, if you could, that would be wonderful. Thank you. What a fool I am. As if a rose petal could be as red and beautiful as your lips. How could I, of all people, mistake the two? How'd you like that? My performing talent as an idol detective is unrivaled. So what if the leading lady is male? That just means I have to push myself harder. That's the secret to the surefire success. You wish to know how many have fallen for these irresistible, twinkling, bewitching eyes? I'll give you a hint. It's Itsuki Infinity. Now, Aoi, it's your turn to give the great Itsuki a gift. Tell me, where is the Lemures Blue? You're gross. Oh my goodness. Eh? Did you say something? Nope, nothing at all. Hey, by the way, what's it like working as an idol? Good question. To sum it up, it feels like a meritocratic world, you know? As long as you've got the right connections and advertisement. Isn't that the direct opposite of meritocracy? Huh? Any plain old face in the crowd can become a standout success overnight. That's the very opposite of meritocracy. Meritocracy was supposed to be on the like you you are rewarded with power, positions, opportunity, or positions. I think I said positions based on merit, right? Based on your skill, based on something that you do, not based on others, based on your connections to others, right? Right? Connections, advertisement, nepotism. I think that sounds like it contradicts meritocracy, don't you think? Is that just me? But from there onwards, it's somewhat like a struggle to keep up maintaining popularity. Performers are no different from tissues, made to be used up and discarded. Wow, that's sad. So then, the internal question for every performer is, how do I make myself invaluable? How many people's lives can I brighten with my glittering dream before I inevitably lose my luster? Well, I think I should take my leave. I have recording to do tomorrow morning. Morning. I see. What kind of recording? One on delicacies. It's gonna be a special feature on rock candy. Did you choose this work yourself? Absolutely not. If someone wishes for me oh gosh, I can't read. If someone wishes for someone like me to fulfill a particular role, then who am I to deny that? My struggles thus far have brought me here. So no matter what trials may await me in the future, I'll survive. No matter what. By the way, Itsuki, don't you have an agent? Well, the way you're talking about your life as a performer, it almost sounds like you're on your own agent. It almost sounds like you're your own agent on top of it. All that schedule talk and whatnot. Oh yeah, I do have one. An agent, that is. Oh really? Yep. In fact, they even came here with me. Huh? Seriously? But they're a secret. My exclusive secret agent. Oh. But it's intense, playing the roles of both detective and professional idol. Why is he an idol detective? Like, what is this deal? Okay, so always the surname, Akane's given name. Okay, so is Akane? I'm confused. Okay, so is Akane Aoi the real Aoi's brother, twin brother? I don't know. Like, why do they look alike? Why do they look exactly the same? Are they twin brothers? And is that Akane the same Akane that apparently Aoi knew and that Hinata was looking for? Because in the hallucinations, Akane looked very different. And it seems like Akane and Aoi existed as two different people. Like the real Aoi and Akane. And if Aoi is Akane, why did he have hallucinations or visions or whatever he was experiencing of guilt about this external Akane that look completely different than what he looks like? I'm confused. Are there two Akanes? Are there two Akanes? Is there an Akane and then another Akane? I'm confused. Okay, let's just continue. I wonder, which one's the real Itsuki? That's a thought. That's a thought. Oh. go back. Okay. Detective? Hey, you're a detective, so you're kind of like Conan, right? You see, I love doing stuff like solving mysteries too. Stuff like thinking about how to escape games by myself is so. Ah! Hmm? No, nothing. Anyway, what are you babbling about? It's nothing like that at all. I'm called a detective, but it's really just stuff like searching for missing pets, investigating allegations about cheating husbands. So that's what you do. Yeah, I need to be patient. I just need to be patient, gather information slowly but surely, and just trust that everything will fit together, come together in the end. Well, it's pretty rare to get involved in real issues like murder, but that's pretty obvious, right? There's no grand payoff either. For example, even the most difficult of murder cases comes down to the fact that the murder was just crazy. There's no epic battle of wits or anything. It's boring. You get the idea. Murder cases are altogether underwhelming. Hmm? But you know, the good thing about two people at once is that I can get an absolute bunch of opportunities to get called in and appear on mystery solving shows. And I mean, like, sure, because there's a program, I don't exactly get much response for it, but it's way more fun than chasing kitty tails around all day. Oh, is that so? Alright, nighty night, Aoi. Have nice dreams. I depart, throwing Aoi a small kiss. I think that was pretty cool if I do say so myself. The reason it looked like Aoi had such a lackluster reaction was probably because it was so dark and wasn't able to see his face that well. Such a waste. Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason why. Let's see. There's gotta be like some kind of complete guide to roses book around here somewhere. Ah, there we go. I head to the library in search of any hints as to the nature of the Lemures Blue that might be hidden in the shelves here. I couldn't shake the feeling that the name sounds an awful lot like that of a rose. In my research thus far, I found a number of unusual legends left behind about blue roses. Okay. That was okay. I know I'm gonna get it all soon, right? But I just need to express this. It was so weird that the Itsuki that Hinata talked to first said that Akane had died. But then when Hinata met an Itsuki for the second time, Itsuki told the story about the urban legend. Well, he said, Itsuki, is it true that Akane died? And he was like, is that true? Akane died? Huh? You know, he seemed to be confused about that a little bit. Maybe he was just confused about telling him that. Maybe he wasn't confused about the fact that well, it seemed like he was surprised that that happened. But then he told the legend a of a body being buried underneath the tree, and I would assume that he would know that that was Aoi's body underneath there. Oh no. Actually, he probably would be surprised because I guess he will know that Akane is alive, right? It's the Akane that he knows. It's the Aoi that he knows. So maybe that's the reason why he was surprised, because he wanted to tell him actually it's not Akane who died; it's someone else who died. Huh. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. Hmm. And amongst them are said to be many legends of eternal youth. Lemures Blue. Indeed, the name is like that of a rose breed, don't you think? Who is his partner? Oh wait, is his partner? Is his partner his living ghost? Is that the reason why we can't see him? Oh, maybe that's who he's like. Who is he talking to? Okay, so maybe that's his ghost. Maybe his living ghost is his partner. I asked my partner, but the reaction was pretty pretty unsatisfactory. The Lemures Blue is definitely roses. Come on, just look. But I don't think that'll be found at any ordinary illustrated guidebook. It would be found in more like a grimoire with black magic and such. Like this one. He was pointing at a pretty dated book giving off a bizarre aura. It was just too unnatural for something like this to be in a school library. Also, I thought it was very weird that Aoi never got to talk to Hinata about what he found in the library, and he seemed to be so. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, I know. Okay, I will get the information. I'll get this all sorted out. But why was he always so shocked that he found Hinata in that yearbook from so many years ago, and was like, "Wow, he must be older than me, like 50 years ago or something like that." I don't know. That didn't seem like a ghost. That seemed like it was a living teenager who was shocked to see a potential ghost in the yearbook that he met in real life. Okay. Anyway, let's stop talking. Whatever, if you say so. Found anything there yet? Chill out for a moment, will you? I'm hurt. I'm hurrying. What are we looking for again? The flower of miracles, the Lemures Blue. Why is it like? Okay, it sounded like he was talking to himself. And if he was talking to himself, that makes it seem like he's talking to his ghost, his living ghost, who has the same name as him. But it sounded like he was talking to him. I had to look at the log. So I'm like, why does it sound like he's talking to himself? Blue roses are like a synonym for impossible, as it's been impossible to naturally produce such a flower. However, this Lemures Blue has been miraculously discovered. It has the beautiful color of a lapis lazuli and boasts a rather exquisite aroma. This Lemures Blue is at the very height of rarity, and thus it was once believed to be a raw material in the creation of the elixir of life. It has gone as far as to have been used as a recipe for making such an elixir. Something that if used Something that if used by the living, it will grant eternal youth. It is a cure-all, a miraculous existence, a medicine that can be used on the dead to bring them to life again. I see. Well, this place certainly has the embodiment of humanity's long cherished dream. It still goes on. However, without a single record of Lemures Blue having come onto the market, it's become a phantom flower that in these current times is nothing more than a fable. A phantom flower. True to the words, there's no photo in the entry. Instead, in its place is a typical drawing on paper in black ink. The language of flowers gives it to mean impossibility, miraculous, and God's blessing. God's blessing. I stop him from flipping another page. Yeah, he's definitely talking to himself. He must be talking to his ghost. There's a piece of paper sandwiched in here. Why would this be in a book nobody's likely to read? Pondering dubiously, I flip the piece of paper over, and when I do, what I see is a rather beautifully handwritten note. To you reading this book, I think you've also shown interest in the Lemures Blue, correct? I wanted the Lemures Blue so badly that I could practically taste it. However, much time has passed and I have been unable to get a hold of it. This book is no longer necessary for me, so I would like to help you out somehow. Although I have yet to give up on the Lemures Blue. If you manage to get a hold of any clues about the Lemures Blue, then please, somehow, let me know them too, just as how I've shown this book to you. I'm sorry for the suggestion of this one-sided exchange of information, but this is urgent. May God's blessing be with you. This is a new find. Could it possibly be there was someone else besides me looking for the Lemures Blue? I searched for the name of the person who wrote the letter. Just who could it be? Just then, I caught sight of something out of the corner of my eye. It was a white mist, shaped almost like a human, and it just passed by silently. It's dangerous. My gut instinct is telling me exactly that. That shadow is dangerous. Calm down, Itsuki. You're used to this sort of stuff, aren't you? So that shadow wouldn't find me, I concealed myself. But as soon as I did... Oh, okay. So this must be... This is kind of like a recap of the first chapter. Because we saw this from Aoi's perspective. Hinata? Yeah. I remember this. How weird. I think it's like literally impossible to get lost in this place. Amongst the tension, an out-of-place optimistic voice sounded out. It was that of the very person I was chasing. Aoi. That dumbass. I know I'm the one who suggested it, but the library is really super scary at night. I constantly feel like someone's going to jump out of every corner. What? I get right up close to Aoi and pull on his arm with all my might. Shh. Itsuki? You're being way too loud. White shadow. I restrain Aoi by blocking his mouth until the white shadow passes. There we go. All set. Once I confirmed that the being was completely gone, I released my hand. Well, you wanted to talk? Just perfect. I show Aoi the book I found earlier. Oh, what's this? Blue roses? Sorry, not a clue. Well, is that all you wanted with me? I feel like you lied. You know what those blue roses are. You know what those blue roses are. That's a lie. I don't trust Aoi no more. I don't trust him not one bit. I feel like he's lying about everything. Yeah, you were really helpful. Thank you. While not even listening to Aoi's reply, I left the library under the cover of the darkness. Yeah. Hey, did you see it? That reaction of his? He's definitely hiding something about Lemures Blue. Yeah, I don't trust that. What a liar that Aoi is. What a bad child. Don't you think it's necessary to punish naughty children? I will unmask his lie-clad disguise. Well, did that investigation to Aoi bring up anything? Oh, so he already knew his name. Okay. 3rd year class, A. Akane Aoi. Attendance number is 1. Well, blow me down? Who says that? Blow me down. Is that a phrase? Do people say that? Huh? Yeah, apparently that is an English expression. I have never heard that before. Well, blow me down. He's ranked the 1st in academic. Ooh! Right? Okay, so this is Akane, right? This sounds like Akane. This sounds like, well, obviously we know it's Akane, but it sounds like how we've heard this mysterious Akane described. Right? Because he's the best at everything. And that's what we know about Akane. Okay, I didn't read that. Oops. Okay. He's ranked the first in academics, and on top of it, he's incredibly talented at sports. Wait, what? He's considered to be such an exceptional mind that attending class is completely optional? Dear me. Oh my gosh. Dear me. That is such a phrase that I have not heard in a while. I've heard that phrase, but I would only hear old people say that. Dear me. That's so funny that we say that. Dear me. You're telling me that the hapless child is supposed to be a super prodigy? I didn't know about you, but my mind is blown. Well, what about our rather essential Lemures Blue then? What's this note? Okay, so that is the kind that we know. Okay. Sounds like him. Eh? You picked it up earlier? There's no way something you just happened to pick up would have information on the Lemures Blue ran on it. Oops. Keep skipping back to that. And yet, here it is. Could this perhaps belong to the person who wrote this note we found in the library? Yeah, it's pretty rough, but it's similar to their handwriting. Okay, hold on just a second. Just got a message. I need to reply real quick. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'd be most grateful if you let me read it. What's this? The Lemures Blue has hidden superhuman abilities, such as being able to cure any disease, bring the dead back to life, and bestow eternal youth. However, please take into consideration that, if used properly, it become a deadly poison. A deadly poison, huh? There are a surprisingly high amount of plants in this world that contain deadly toxins. There's a lot of talk in particular about ones used for medicine that could become poisons, such as wolfsbane that blooms beautiful flowers. If you dry the tuberous root and then you use it as a herbal medicine, it's said to exert an amazing potency as a tonic for pain relief. However, it is originally a very, very dangerous plant, powerful enough that just one is enough to kill up to 50 people. So what is it saying here? The Lemures Blue is akin to those plants? One tragic miscalculation is that instead of ascending to morality, you descend into the morgue? Well, think about it. With what type of power you're trying to play here, isn't that really weird? Yeah, he is definitely talking to himself. Like, this is so... If you just assume this is one person, you would think this is so weird. But I believe this is his ghost that he's talking to. I keep saying that, but it's just... It gets evident to me the way he keeps talking to himself. It's so weird. Seems like it. Seems like he's talking to himself. Alright, next. I get it. Let's continue reading. It seems there's not just one thing referred to as Lemures Blue. Oh, really now? Like that. Like, that's so weird. I wonder what this means then. So, basically there are several different types of Lemures Blue. Besides the existence of Lemures Blue as the blue rose, what else exists that could also be called a Lemures Blue? Great. Just brilliant. We've come out scouting for information and found ourselves somehow knowing less than we did before. What even the hell? How far must this riddle toy with me before it's satisfied? The identity of what I was looking for and what I thought I'd grasp a little of had completely disappeared. So I read through the note afresh, like as if I were practically devouring it. You get the effects of Lemures Blue via eating it. Eat? You're meant to eat blue roses? Well, yes, if you're trying to take it into your body, eating it will likely be the most efficient way to do so. But it's hardly appetizing or feasible. It's sort of the thing someone disconnected from reality would suggest, without any regard for his sensibility. If you take a moment to stop and think about it, there should be some way to properly prepare it. Like with the wolfsbane mentioned earlier, the act of plant eating is expressed even in Chinese herbal medicines. To make matters even simpler, roses are an edible plant to start with. I heard they're rich in vitamin C and dietary fibers. Is that true? I've never heard that. Maybe I should grow some roses and use them in medicine. Maybe I should try it. Use it as a dietary. Use it as a supplement. So that's it. Basically, the reason the Lemures Blue has this urban legend of eternal youth stuck to it is all because it's so much riskier to eat them than a regular rose due to high magnitude of nutrients within it. What the hell even is this note? Excuse me. The more we know about this damn riddle, the more complicated it gets. No. I'm grateful that you found this for me, as expected of you. But what was a note like this just lying around? Oh, he dropped it? Yeah, right. There's no way someone who's able to lie with such calm expression could have made a blunder such as this. So someone besides us searching for the Lemures Blue as well then. Who could have dropped something like this? Hey, how about this? I'll send this note to Aoi. Then, I wonder what sort of reaction he'll have. How about that? That should be pretty amusing, should it not? Hinata? That's funny. He asked me to come to the classroom today, and he's nowhere to be seen. Shh! Be a bit quieter. Jeez, this is for the Lemures Blue, so don't kick up a riot. Alrighty then. What will Aoi show to us? What's this note? This is... Lovely little Aoi seems pretty wound up. Now, what will you expose to me? Come, Aoi, surrender to me. This note. What the hecky kind of note is it? That's so cute. I love that. This note. What the hecky kind of note is it? Hey. What do you think, Sakura-senpai? What? What the hecky? I love that. It's so cute. I want to know what the original Japanese was. Like what made them translate that so cutely. What? Lemures Blue? The heck is that? Who wrote this thing? How should I know? Gods, this absurd kind of crap. Let's get rid of it. Did he yell that out loud like that? My precious data! Sakura-senpai, you're just like the kind of guy I could depend on. A guy you could depend on? Yes, indeed. Leave it all up to me. And more importantly than anything else, why, of all people, did he have to find it? You know, Itsuki, for detective, you are dumb as bricks. Yeah, poor Itsuki. I am absolutely going to grab that Aoi's tail. That Aoi guy really is a shrewd little thing. Eh? The client is calling for me? I'm guessing the client is not Sakura, because that's what I thought before as a guess, but it really doesn't seem like a Sakura now. Who is this? Who is he talking about? It's not Hinata, right? Is it Hinata? I don't know. It seemed like he was referring to Hinata and client as two different people, but Hinata makes sense, but it seemed like they're not the same person. Nope. Impossible. Absolutely no way. There's no way I can meet the primary request in this condition. Yeah, that's it. Today, I am boycotting. Yeah, that's it. Today's a detective's day off. Yep, I've made my decision. With that done and dusted, I'm going to go out. Who do I remember? Oh, okay. I was like, who said that? Done and dusted. I was like, as soon as he said that, it reminded me of done and dusted. I was like, who said that? But that was from Xenoblade Chronicles. The second game, I believe, the protagonist has Northern English accent. And I was reading a blog. This blog likes to analyze accents of popular media like songs and stuff like that, but they also do other stuff too. And they analyzed the accents of all the characters in Xenoblade Chronicles, and I really like how they had Northern English accents, Southern English accents, like from England. That's what I mean. Um, Scottish accents, Welsh accent. They had like Australian accent. They also had an American like general American accent. And I was like, I've heard that phrase before. Yeah, I like the way he said it because like in Northern England they pronounce as done and dusted. That just that stuck in my head. That was random, but that was a little fun fact, I guess. Well, I say that, but there's no way to go at this time of night. So in the end, I'll just end up wandering around school. That's it. I'll leave the detective side at home and go have a nice, lively conversation with everyone. And those two's little 2 a.m. secret. They can skip their sweet little date, right? Oh God, how do I want to go and just get in their... Oh God, how I want to just go and get in their way. And that leaves me with two candidates. So I wonder, who should I go and meet up with? Hmm. Yeah, apparently, in England, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has some backlash for having the main character have a Northern English accent. Because I don't know if you're aware, but it's kind of like how the Southern accent is considered in the United States. Southern accent is considered like country, backward, uneducated, while the Northern accents are considered more um, proper. It's the reverse in England. Southern English is like the stereotypical British accent that you think of. That's considered the proper way of speaking, while Northern English accents are kind of like country. So a lot of people were angry that the main character had that accent, the English localization, because they thought that he sounded like a farmer, and it was kind of awkward for them to play the game. But I like it. I thought he had a charming little accent. I like accents, as you could probably tell. I love accents, and I love mimicking accents. Okay, so I want to do Aoi because um yeah, I'm curious about Aoi, especially after that one ending. Yeah, I need to know more about Aoi. I can focus on Hinata later. Then I think I'll go meet up with Aoi because after all, he's rather adorable, isn't he? But naturally nowhere near as much as me, right? Anyhows, I want to go meet up with Aoi. Hey, Aoi! Itsuki. By the way, Hinata hasn't showed up yet, has he? Oh yeah, he had to run an errand. He had an errand he had to run or something like that. So it doesn't look like he'll be coming today. Eh? Just kidding. Of course, that was just a little false truth for me. Well, certainly it's far nicer to pass the time meaningfully with me than doing something boring like talking with Hinata, am I right? Am I right? That's why I'm here in the first place. So, shall we go, Aoi? Oh, okay. Right. By the way, Aoi. Jeez, Itsuki, your face is really close. Hinata. Hmm? Hey, Hinata, do you have any other... Well, if it isn't... What's wrong? Huh? 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 Okay, so... I was right, I guess. There's at least two Itsukis. I don't know which was the ghost or which was not. I'm confused. Who's the ghost and who's not a ghost? Yeah, I see them both now. Ooh, Hinata, why'd you... Ooh. This is awkward. Awkward. What's that from? I feel like that's from a movie. Awkward. Maybe it's from a TV show. Ah! What? Itsuki was most definitely with me. Oh, looks like this is my calling to just casually slip away. Wait right there. Ain't no way I'm letting you run off. Hinata, don't bully Itsuki like that. What? What the hell is going on? Hey, would someone mind explain what the heck is going on here? Itsuki's. Did this song play in Mamiya? I must be forgetting. This song does sound familiar, I guess, now that I think about it. I can't think of any specific scenes though from Mamiya that I remember this song playing. I think it was probably in that game though, now that I think about it. No helping it now since it's been called out. That's right. It's not even possible for me to even manage something as hectic as juggling. Wait. That's right. It's not even possible for me to manage something as hectic as juggling being both an idol and a detective. Okay, so that's the reason why he's an idol and detective. Well, I'm the idol, and I'm the detective. These are the true colors of Idol Detective Itsuki. This is one YouTuber that I like to watch. She has an effect that she likes to she has a filter that she likes to put on her voice when she reads multiple people. Well, no. Actually, no, she has to do that in editing. Actually, in editing, she's able to combine both of the voices together if she has, like, if it's already a video made. Okay, so I guess this doesn't really apply. Never mind, because I can't edit this live. But I've seen people, I think she has one too, where she has a filter that she can turn on and have it speak as if it happened in like a flashback voice. She has that, but this is not the same thing. I don't even know why I brought that up. Are you for real? Oh, look at this, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. Itsuki's so fun. I love him. Oh, wait. Are they twins or something? Wait, are they not ghosts? Wait, I'm confused. Okay, they twins, I guess. Okay. I give them the exact same voice. Should I give them the same voice still? Like, I don't know. Because no one knew the difference between them, I guess I'd keep the same voice for both of them. Let's start afresh. My name is Naoto Itsuki. Okay, so they're twins. I was completely wrong about them being ghosts. Why did he bring that up? Why did he bring up the fact that living ghosts? Like, it made it seem like he is a living ghost. They really tricked me with that. I can't believe I was fooled. I was fooled. And this is my younger brother, Shinosuke Itsuki. Itsuki's your last name? Then the one who kissed me back in the library was... 'Twas me, of course. Which one of you? Hey, wait a second. I didn't hear anything about any kiss. And that agent you mentioned before. Yep, that's me. Oh, interesting. A relative as your agent. Ah, looks like the auto detective cat's out the bag, Itsuki. Do they have two different personalities and they just act similar to confuse people? Well, maybe if you could take things a little more seriously, this wouldn't have happened. It's really confusing when the two of you keep calling each other Itsuki. Eh? But we both know who's who, so isn't it fine? Right, Itsuki? Oh, I get it. So as long as you guys know, then calling each other whatever name is fine. Okay, you know, this is what I think so far. This is what I think. I think that no one is a ghost. I think that everyone was pretending. I think the game is setting you up to think that everyone's a ghost, but that is not true. I think that, well, we know that these two people are twin brothers. Well, not twins. They said, well, they could be twins. They don't. Twins could be older and yeah, twins all have an older and younger of the pair. Okay, so they might be twins, if not just regular siblings. And the game seemed like it set me up to believe that one was a living ghost and one was a real person. I'm starting to think that Aoi Akane is not a ghost. I think that he is a real person, and I think he just killed another Aoi who maybe is his twin brother too. I don't know. But it's weird to have two twins, right? Two that look alike. I don't know, but I feel like that everything is like... Have you ever seen like those Halloween specials on TV shows? And like the main characters are led to believe that something spooky, something supernatural, something scary is going on. But by the end of the show, or end of the episode I should say, it's revealed that everything has a natural explanation. This is what I'm starting to think now, because I can't believe this. I can't believe I've been bamboozled. Oh, I get it. As long as you guys know, then calling each other whatever name is fine. Why are you taking their side in this? By the way, make sure to pick up a copy of Itsuki Infinity's new single, Uber World, released July 20th. Thanks for all your support. Should I buy it? I love how Hinata was so mad about the entire scene, but he's like, should I buy it? They CD. Oh, look at them. It's so cute. I'm so glad we have two CDs back to back. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. I love it. Alrighty, shall we pull ourselves together and get on with our search of the Lemures Blue then? I don't think I've ever met identical twins in real life. Do identical twins have similar voices in real life? I don't think I've ever met identical twins. I think I may have in passing, like maybe I've encountered some before, but I don't know if I've ever really met identical twins. I don't know if they sound similar. Do they just look similar, but do they have different voices? I mean, their vocal cords should be similar, right? They might sound different because they just talk different. They're two different people. I don't know. I never thought about that. You say that, but, well, I don't think any more new info related to it's gonna turn up. Yup, you're probably right as usual. In the long run, investigating Aoi would probably be the quickest way. Aoi's heart must be mine, wasn't it? It's pretty annoying having to dance along to just those few words, but, well, this is where the adult detective shows their talents, right? Then I'll leave Aoi's heart up to you, Itsuki.
Itsuki? But what's with the formality, Shinnosuke? Go back to calling me like you always do.
Oh, that's cute. It's so cute. I love them so much.
Sure. Hey, now.
I love that. That's so cute.
Was there any meaning to calling each other Itsuki in front of those two? Huh? Not really. But that's way more mysterious, right? Detectives love that kind of stuff, don't they? I really don't get it after all.
Oh, they have new sprites. They might be my favorite character so far. You know, they kind of remind me of, not really, like the only reason why they remind me of these people is because they anime twins. It's because, well, no, they're similar. They're more similar than just being anime twins. But they kind of remind me of Hikaru and Kaoru from Oran High School Host Club. The two twins, Hikaru and Kaoru Hitachin, I believe that's their name. They did used to play pranks on people, pretend to be one another, and they kind of quirk it. They kind of quirk it a little bit, but they do have two different personalities once you get to know them. But they have some type of weird synergy going on, and I don't know. I love them, and I love them too. So these, I don't know. They kind of remind me a little bit of the Hitachin twins. Oh, have you seen Oran High School Host Club? How do you like it? That was one of my first anime I've ever watched. I have to go back and rewatch it sometime. It's been many years since I last watched it. I only watched it when I watched it the first time. Well, anyhow, I want to get to the objective information on what kind of person this Aoi is. I love that.
An investigation where we can take advantage of our strengths. This is exactly where the idol detective shines. All right, let's hurry up and go. Well then, what was it that I was meant to be taken care of?
Okay. Save. Yeah, I liked Oran High School. I still know the theme song. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. I see you come, I watch you go. You never seem to leave me though. I think I skipped a line. But that's how it goes, like, in general. But I think I skipped some lines. I think I went straight to, like, the end of the verse. Okay, do I want to get info from Aoi himself or look into Aoi's background? No, I ain't gonna get it from Aoi himself. Aoi's gonna be secretive as he always is. So let's look into his background ourselves.
That's it. I have been trying to examine the data I had on Aoi. Even though I was the one who suggested it, it completely slipped my mind.
Okay, so this is Shinosuke talking.
If now ever found out, he'd never shut up about it. Aoi's heart must be mine, huh? I'll leave these kinds of human relations up to now. I am calmly going to go and investigate Aoi. Akane Aoi. Although I had only heard a few rumors about him before I snuck into the school.
Snuck, so he's not from here. Oh wait, I know that already. I already knew he's not from here.
He doesn't seem to be an average student. He doesn't need to take classes because he's that smart. Seriously, the words blown away are too perfect. When I'd heard that Akane had died, I briefly panicked, but I couldn't believe he had become a ghost. Huh? And there he was, an actual dead person talking right before my spiritually strong brother.
So does he know that Akane Aoi, the one that is existing right now, is a ghost? Does he already know that? Does his brother already know that too?
This is generally impossible to happen in mystery novels, but in reality, it's even more impossible to occur. That's why this world fascinates me so. How exciting. Come to think of it.
Okay. So he knows, but Naotaro don't know. How come Naotaro don't know, but he know? Shinnosuke know.
Now call that boy Aoi, but I wonder if he knows what his actual name is.
Okay, so I was the ghost. Okay, that's pretty clear. He clearly evidently said that. So I'm confused by Hinata. Like, I need an explanation for Hinata. Okay.
Surely there's no way he thinks that this ghost named Aoi and that dead boy Akane are different people, right? No way he's that slow. Well then, first off, let's go to the staff room. Ah, it's locked. Whatever, it's no problem for me. As easy as Control Z, undo security.
Oh. I guess that's supposed to rhyme. But yeah,
As easy as Control Z, undo security.
but I guess if like you're from Canada or from anywhere else in the Commonwealth, like Britain, Australia, it would be Control Z. So that wouldn't quite rhyme like it's supposed to in American English.
Let's see. The roster for third years is... There it is. Let's have a lookie. What's this? Third year Class A student roster. Amongst the 34 students, number 1 seems to be missing. I checked the rosters of the other classes, but I find the name Akane Aoi nowhere. No matter how I think of it, there's no mistake that number 1 for third year Class A now refers to himself as Aoi. But then why? That's right. The other document should have his name listed somewhere. The routine tests were also missing for number 1. Couldn't find his results either, which every student should have. His dormitory room 201 wasn't written on any of the papers either. I had an unspeakably evil feeling. What? Just what is going on here? He's so smart that he doesn't need to take classes. When I first heard that, I thought it was fairly enviable. In reality, it was nothing as sweet as that. Rather than being exempt from classes due to intelligence, the attitude of please don't come to class came through all too strongly from the document. Though the wording here could easily deceive someone at first glance, my eagle eye can easily see that the actuality of the situation is nowhere near as nice. The entire school is trying to cover up the existence of Kane Aoi. With their wordless pressure, they were going to crush and kill Kane Aoi. I couldn't help but feel such malice. What on earth did Aoi feel, spending his school life being treated like this?
Is Akane like like Akane's obviously like, you know, I don't know how do I want to say this? Is the Akane that Aoi, quote unquote Aoi, talks about and that Hinata talks about, is this Aoi kind of like a separate personality? Is this like a multiple, is this like a split, quote unquote split personality type thing? Is Aoi, does Akane Aoi disassociate himself with Akane because, I don't know, like, what's so evil about him? Like, what is so bad that the people in the school ostracized him? He said he couldn't have no, he hated him. He hated Akane because he couldn't have no friends. I don't know, they want him out of class. They removed all traces of existence from him from the school roster. So I'm guessing he was mistreated for being who he is, for his high talent. Does he have some type of I don't know, like, does his high talent come with psychopathy? Does it come with sociopathy? I don't know. Like, what is making people so weary of him? So does he hate himself because of, I don't know. So is this Akane kind of like, did this Akane that we were first introduced to, did it split off as a separate personality because Akane wanted to remove that side of him and he exists in the back of his mind, I guess? That's why he exists in his thoughts. And then I guess he killed himself with the Lemures Blue. He poisoned himself, I guess. Now he's a ghost. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Maybe. I don't know. I feel bad for Aoi, but I'm also skeptical because I don't know if Akane is Aoi. If Aoi is Akane, then, you know, something bad is lurking underneath. So I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think. I don't know. I've always thought Aoi was a little creepy, as I've said before. I don't know. Yeah, but it seems like Shinosuke is implying that he was mistreated at school. The school didn't like him. It seems like he's portraying him as a victim of the school. Why? Why is that? I imagine Aoi's everyday life as I look at the line of proof from the school's malice. Did Aoi have anyone who understood him? Someone who is his friend? Who could give his testimony? Darn! The two of us made a serious mistake right from the start. Although Now has been busy with the idol industry, he was too late in coming to the school. Homecoming period. For that of all things to occur at this time, in the first place, why would they give a holiday a month before the Obon Festival? This means there's nobody else here to get information from. It also means that I can't make any inquiries. The best part of detective investigations. Perhaps, if we came a little sooner, Aoi may not have had to die. And I know that saying that now won't change anything, but I just couldn't help the thought. In the previous years, the homecoming period was a little later into the year. Perhaps they are using that Akane Aoi has gone missing to keep the students away from the school. I'm sure that's the situation, and nobody actually said anything about it, just for the fun of it. And by doing that, perhaps they're dealing with it like Akane Aoi has disappeared entirely. Anyway, any information I could have gotten here is probably gone, so I'll go back to where Now is. Oh, Shinosuke. Now.
your data collection. We're back to square one now, but we've got no further leads, right? Yeah, absolutely none. But by the way, Shinosuke, this is just for validation, but Aoi is... Kane Aoi is a ghost. I knew it. Are you seriously trying to tell me that you didn't realize that until now? I had a vague idea. He just seemed far too used to this place. It's because there's a very peculiar air drifting in the area. The miasma is rather thick. Perhaps I should say ghosts would be rather uncomfortable. Yeah, Aoi's already dead. Ah, jeez! This is so not like Itsuki Infinity! We need a change of mood. You're right. We're lucky there's a lot of greenery around here, so why don't we meander in the forest a bit, cool our heads and rethink our plans. The two of us walk through the forest in a short while before a certain sight opens up before us. My! There is one rather remarkable sakura tree. Understandably, as it is July, the petals seem to have scattered. However, the beautiful petals still left on the ground tell me that the scatter was fairly recent. I never noticed at all how there is such a wonderfully splendid sakura tree here. The majority of the school premises are surrounded by forests, so it's likely that very few students would have come to such a secluded place. Even so, it has a rather mysterious appeal to it. I'm getting this weird feeling of apprehension, even though the petals have already scattered. No. The power of the sakura tree is really quite strange. For some reason, this area is giving me a bad feeling. Shinosuke? This is bad, Mao now. We shouldn't be here. Something's wrong. I feel really uneasy being here. That's unusual. That's unusual. Usually nothing has ever unsettled Shinosuke, but now he's showing such a strong sign of wariness. No way, don't tell me you're scared. We shouldn't go any further. At a sudden yell, my feet stopped on the spot. Shinosuke? Wow, goodness gracious, what's going on? When I look back at him, I see he's pale in the face. I see he's pale in the face and shaking violently. Now, we absolutely shouldn't go over there. You in particular will be greatly affected because of how strong your sixth sense is. Hey, Shinosuke, what are you talking? Malice. With his face down, he abruptly declared the word. Beyond that, I can't say, but I definitely feel a tremendous malice. If you were any old average person, you never realize it's there because it's so well masked. But because you'll definitely notice it. Let's go back now. We should have come here. I'm getting a really bad feeling. Shinosuke. I think that was the first time I'd ever seen Shinosuke reject anything so vehemently. I felt his desire to try and protect me embedded in his warning tone and his voice. When Shinosuke is like this, absolutely nothing can make him change his mind. Alright, we'll cease our exploration here. The moment I said that, I rested my eyes on a single piece of paper lying on the ground by my feet. Oh, I'm scared. Don't pick that up. I take it in hand to confirm it. Okay. I take a glance at Shinosuke, but he doesn't seem to want to stop me. Instead, we look over the piece of paper together. Traces of caution still lingering in his expression. This is by the same person who wrote that paper we picked up last time. No matter how you look at it, this memo really is about the Lemures Blue. The piece of paper I picked up seemed to have the same author as the previous note. Who on earth even is this person? Most importantly, what's a note to do with Lemures Blue lying in a place like this? The same goes for last time as well. But why are we finding these notes so long after they've been written? For example, could the one who wrote this be a previous graduate from the school? The questions are endless, but the facts are that right now, this note is a valuable hint for us. As expected, this note lists new and different information on Lemures Blue than the other one. Our gazes met and I nod quietly, reading over the sentences written down on the note. An observation of Lemures Blue. For generations, this secret medicine, has been passed down throughout the Owlway family. It seems that the members of the family have been told never to divulge information on it, so the actuality of the situation is unknown. Is it possible to elicit information concerning it unless you are close to a member of the Owlway family? Things to keep in mind. The death of someone possessing the Lemures Blue equals obtaining the Lemures Blue. What is this note? What the hell is this? Who would have written something like this? Death? Are you telling me the method of obtaining the Lemures Blue has a correlation to Aoi's death? Then, was Aoi killed for the Lemures Blue? That's really strange, isn't it? It's strange. If the way to get a hold of Lemures Blue really is that deeply involved in Aoi's death, well, it may be true. Isn't it too unethical for us to think that Aoi's death and obtaining Lemures Blue are directly connected? Is ethics really something you should be so concerned about? If someone's trying to get an elixir for immortality, do you think they would really care too much about killing someone else for it? Especially if Shinosuke is telling you that there's a certain malice hanging around the Sakura tree. It seems like I was killed out of malice, perhaps. So I don't know. That ain't too far-fetched. It's unusual. There's something off about the Lemures Blue. I was already skeptical about something with that sort of outlandish. Let me read that. I was already skeptical about something with that sort of outlandish surreal effect, but it's a whole nother matter now that human death is involved. No, it's not just the Lemures Blue. Kane Aoi. That boy's existence is also fairly puzzling. It is. I need explanations. A true prodigy. I said prodigy? Prodigy. His sudden disappearance. And these deep connections with the Lemures Blue. There's a possibility that Kane Aoi's death is because of said connections. Maybe we too have captured a glimpse of the taboo we shouldn't step into. However, there's no more going back. As far as we're concerned, the truth, called Aoi's death, is a path impossible to avoid. Now. Yeah. No choice but to keep going, right? As much as I don't want to, the choice ultimately isn't mine. We have to go to Aoi's bedroom. We must make an exhaustive, complete investigation. Okay. How y'all gonna get past Sakura? Is it weird that Sakura's name is also the name of the species of tree the owl was buried underneath? I just thought about that. That's kind of weird. That's a little suspicious that Sakura would have the same name of the tree that's giving off some bad vibes. It's very interesting. And I've always thought that Sakura, I know Sakura is a unisex name, I believe, right? But I usually associate Sakura with as a female name, so the fact that a male, is named Sakura seems like it's very deliberate. Seems rather deliberate. So I don't know. I feel like you want to just name a guy Sakura. You could. It's not impossible, but given the context, I believe that there might be something to that. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here for today since we've already streamed for about 2 hours, and that seems like a good place to stop. I guess I think we might be able to finish his side next stream, and then I guess we'll continue on to the rest of the mystery after we're done with his side. But I don't know. But yeah, I have a lot of questions. As you can see on the title, I have a lot of questions. And I still have more questions. Not one of my questions was answered. I mean, somewhat. Like, are we being a ghost, I guess? But that was never a question I ever had. That was a new question that was just given to me. I guess we found out who Akane is. I guess that's a question I have. But that still hasn't been fully answered to me. Because I'm still unsure about the connection between Akane, Aoi, Akane that we know, and Aoi that we know. Like, I want to know what the relationship is, and we still getting into that. Okay, so yeah, I'm excited to come back to this next Friday. On Monday, we will be streaming. Oh no, Sunday. I forgot Sunday. We have Sunday. Like I said before, is that I might play another My Sims game on Sunday, My Sims Racing, My Sims Kingdom, start another My Sims game, or do something else. But I might not even have the stream on Sunday because I think I might want to start on my paper for one of my classes, and I have choir in the evening, so I feel like maybe I might skip a stream. I don't know. Maybe it's too early. The paper's due in a month, so maybe I don't need to skip a stream tomorrow. But then on Monday, we'll be coming back to Mamiya, which... oh gosh, I almost forgot about the crazy stuff that we witnessed last time. I almost forgot about it until thinking about going... You know, even when I mentioned Mamiya earlier in the stream, I didn't even think about the crazy stuff that we experienced at the end of the last stream. But now I'm thinking about going back into it. Now I'm remembering... Ugh, that stuff that happened. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I think I can brave it. I can handle it now. I've had some time to digest it. I digest that. Wait, that was a poor choice of words. That was a poor choice of words. No, not digest it. I haven't had a chance to ruminate on it. I had a chance to get used to it, come to terms with. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. But yeah, I'm nervous and excited to go back to Mamiya on Monday. And then the rest of this week will be the same. Wednesday, Psychedelica, the Black Butterfly, and then next Friday, like I said earlier, we'll get back to Lemures Blue. And then before I go, I do want to say that my model, right, my 3D model I was talking about before, it's been drawn, and he looks so good. He's
good. It's not finished yet, but they have a lined out and colored expression. It looks like it's almost done, I guess. I guess they might have to take time. They haven't finished drawing all the expressions yet, but I guess they have to take time also to separate all the parts. But it looks so good so far, and the blushing sprite that he has is so cute. I can't wait to show y'all what he looks like. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. He looks so good. And then yeah, so that's gonna be done. Like the latest will be done is the end of October, and then I'll have it sent to Reagan, and then I don't know how long the Reagan will take. But I'll be doing a debut in November, maybe around my birthday, depending on how long it takes, because I also want to release a cover of a song. It's called Atta Kaito by Haliyoshi. It's a Vocaloid song, and I want to release a cover of the song to go with my debut. So yeah, my debut stream, I'm gonna review my model, my beautiful, handsome, cute model. Have a, introduce myself, because I haven't really introduced myself that much. So yeah, we'll have an introduction, and you'll be able to see me with my model, and hopefully the song I make, I cover. Hopefully I'll be able to have, because I need to sing the song, and then I need to have the instrumental made. I'm also gonna have some other voices add to harmony to it, and then I'm also going to have a music video for it. So hopefully that comes out. If not at the time of my debut, maybe around that time, so it can be a part of the hype, And I've been wanting to release a cover for so long. I was trying to have a cover with somebody else, but I don't think that's happening because we haven't corresponded, and I don't think they're interested anymore. So I'm just gonna have to release a cover by myself. So yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see. It's so good. So once the model is finished, I'll probably do like some type of reveal game on my Twitter. Yeah, and then once it's rigged and I'm ready to debut in November, I'll show y'all how it moves in action. Yeah, and then once I get my model, I'll be doing all types of stuff. I'll be doing YouTube shorts, probably go on TikTok and start doing some stuff so I can gain a following, I guess. I know TikTok is like, a lot of YouTubers do stuff on TikTok. And hopefully I can do some other like fun stuff that I see people doing with their live 2D models once I have mine. Because with this PNG, it's kind of limited. You can't do that much. Yeah, but I'm excited about that. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. So yeah, thank y'all very kindly for coming. Thank you, Gabriella, for being here. It's very nice talking with you throughout the stream. I'm glad you enjoy my theorizing and re-experiencing the game. Yeah, much obliged. And I will be back probably on Sunday. Yeah. If not, then I'll be back on Monday. Y'all come back now, you're here.